Welcome to the Our Day Off podcast, PRI edition, boys.
Yes, sir.
You guys having a good time out here or what?
Lovely watching the snow here.
I know, dude, don't remind me.
I'm not used to this, but kind of enjoying it.
Yeah.
I sure ain't used to this.
No kidding. No kidding. I mean, we were just talking off air a little bit about like everybody's going to try to pack up a little bit this afternoon and maybe head home, and everybody's looking outside like, I don't know, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to get ugly probably.
When they say snow in Mississippi, people start shutting down and buying bread and milk and don't leave the house.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Believe me, I know.
Over a few flurries.
Yeah. When I thought it was weird when I lived in Tennessee. You know, I'm from northern Indiana, so like we get feet of snow. My kids go to school if we have feet of snow. Like there's no problems. When you're living in Tennessee down in Chapel Hill, they call for snow when they shut down school. Even snow.
If it's a 20% chance, you're not going nowhere.
Yeah,
you're at home. You're done.
Yeah, I remember specifically there was one time where it did snow and they had everything shut down, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna run down to the gas station and get some fuel, and they're like, no, you're not.
It's not.
What do you mean? And they're like, the gas station's closed. I'm like, why? Why? This is insane. But I don't know. I guess if you have no way to clean the roads, they do get kind of crappy.
For sure.
With the hills and stuff too, it's harder for people to get around. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm so used to it.
I'm a professional driver, so it really don't bother me. But I'm just worried about the other people. It's different.
Yeah. Speaking of professional driver, you've been doing a lot of announcing here lately. Why don't you tell us about some of that?
Yeah. I've just been doing some different stuff. Me and Clyde have. He's asked me to come help him do some of his social media, YouTube. His stuff's growing so big, and he just needed some help, and I was glad to kind of help and be able to fill in and go to some of his races, and I was like family for all those guys, so I've got a big background and know all of them, so it is easy for me just to fit back in, and helps me keep being out there in the face of everything. So it's good. I enjoy these guys, and just seeing everybody's nowadays, this sport's just growing so fast, and everybody's coming up with new stuff every year, all the new parts and suspension, and just there's a lot of talent out there right now.
For sure. Everybody. I mean, we've talked about it a few times, and I'm more of a in the Ultra 4 world. I do hang out with a lot of you guys from the rock bouncing world for sure, because it's just insane. I mean, you guys, I've come to a lot of your guys' events, and it's just mind blowing what you guys are able to do with some of those vehicles. But the progression is crazy, and now you've got so many guys in your classes that can win anytime, and I feel like we're just saying this over and over again for all the classes, but it's true. There's so many guys that could really take the win anytime you're out there, and you have to be on point, and the parts, like you said, everything's kind of progressing and getting better and faster, and the hills are getting gnarlier, and correct me if I'm wrong, but back in the day, we'll say, when you guys first started, it was more like you guys would just pick a hill that almost looked impossible and barely even driven for the most part, and y'all would just go after that hill, and whoever made it to the top in the fastest time wins. And now it's kind of gone to more of a course style, where you're hitting a hill, coming down, hitting another hill, and more of a course. Am I wrong?
Yeah, and like nowadays, you look at the things, and like everybody's fast, right? Uphill's fast, and it's like now whoever can be the fastest downhill, seems like, what I mean? Everybody's times are so close, like going uphill, you know what I mean? And then the downhill is just like people. It's
insane that the people that come down hills is just one wrong bounce, it could be over with in the blink of an eye like that, and it gets it's pretty scary from a driver's seat. I ain't even gonna lie about it.
Yeah. I mean, from a driver's standpoint, has there ever been a time where you were looking at a course or a certain obstacle, and you're just like, dude, I don't know?
I mean, yeah, we just went to a bounty hill not too long ago, and I was like, the whole time about it, and no one actually climbed that one for the whole time. There was probably 20 or so top contenders there, and none of them made out the top.
How often does that happen?
Not very often.
Not very often.
Where was that at? What hill?
Sugar Creek Off-Road is where it was at.
Gotcha. Where's that located? What state?
Marion, Kentucky.
Okay. I don't think I've seen it. Was it
a couple of weeks ago, right?
I mean,
last
weekend, I believe. Yeah, it was actually last weekend.
Really? So the hill was just super, like, had a crest at the top or something? You just couldn't make it over? Or?
Slick, and it was just on a flat rock, and I mean, it was just on a hill, and couldn't even hardly get a run at it or nothing. It was pretty legit.
So in that situation, if nobody makes it, is it more of just who makes it the furthest at that point?
Well, they actually they put on another side hill they lowered the money. The hill wasn't too bad, and fastest one out top got $5,000 on that one.
Gotcha. So just a pivot move, you know.
That's right.
Yeah.
When you put on an event, and I mean, me being a promoter, you want somebody. When you put a purse out there, you want somebody to get it, right? That's the reason everybody come. And then sometimes it just don't work out that way, and then you have this money, and everybody's like, "What are you gonna do with it?" And you want some people to be able to win some money, and so they're there. Let's try to pick something maybe not quite as hard. You know what I mean? And put throw some timers up on it.
I mean, all them guys showed up. I mean, they come for some money, and they gave out some money that day.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good that they were able to make a on-the-fly decision and make it happen. You know, that's what it's all about.
And so, like, I've raced side-by-sides back in the day, but, I've never got to race one of these big bouncers. So, and just like, I know it's got to be just a huge excitement and adrenaline rush from going from when he's used to, pretty much dominate the side-by-side stuff. And now he's getting in a big bouncer. And it's like, I just want, what's your thoughts like on that now that you...
It's honestly insane, growing up, watching it since I was 3 years old, going and being there and dreaming about it. And now here I am living in it. And it's insane. I mean, I can't thank Jeremy enough at Off-Road Performance for allowing me to come out and drive one. And
you think
I'm
he's
loving
letting you drive because you're a son-in-law now, or you like he thought you had enough talent to get in the seat?
Probably a little bit of both. I ain't that good now, but probably a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you know what? Either way, however you did it.
I mean, however I did it, though, didn't I?
Either way, congratulations, dude. I've always wanted to get behind the wheel of one of them bad boys, and I've had the pleasure of getting behind a full-size Ultra 4 car at Hammers this past year, and let me tell you what. Dream come true.
Oh yeah.
Said, it's one thing sitting in a side by side looking at a race course or a hill.
Oh yeah.
And you feel comfortable because we've been doing it for a long time. That's kind of what we start recreationally, right? And like ride with our friends, and so you kind of feel comfortable in the car. And then they toss you the horsepower.
Oh yeah.
You get a little bit of nerves, you get a little bit of jitters, but you know what? You're a race car driver at this point. As much as you want to laugh at it, you're a professional race car driver. And everybody's like, "Oh, we're just rock bouncers or we're just off-road guys." Nah, dude.
We're legit.
We're pro drivers. You're a pro race car driver at this point. And the good part is you act like it. There's a lot of people out there who, maybe have something that they were just given or whatever. You've earned it. Take that thing, do your job. Like, you got a job to do. You're going to do great. Just like everybody else who's been handed the keys to a big bad boy. I have no doubt. You've earned it in a way that you done the right thing.
That's right.
So
well, I sure do appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm happy for you. I can't wait to see it.
Oh yeah.
How do you like now having a full-time job, work, nothing but like offer it? So that's tell us about what your new role in life is.
Well, so I moved to Kentucky and I got married, and
congratulations.
Thank you. Jeremy he had been using Off-Road Performance, starting it up, and me and him kind of worked out a deal where I will start running it and on the side and helping him out with his other business that he runs and seeing what we could do with Off-Road Performance. And so far it's taken off and it's becoming something. So I hope in the years to come it eventually grows, and we'll see how it turns out though.
So that's awesome. This is new to me too. Like I come and do, what all do y'all do there? I mean, what all?
Pretty much anything with a motor and set of tires on it, we'll work on it pretty much. If you know the truth, we can do all of it.
Yeah, that's good. You know what I mean? You're just not focused on one thing.
We're set up with diesel. We can tune and delete diesel trucks. I mean, pretty much for anything from a off-road to a pickup we can work on.
And so you're located in Kentucky?
Yes, sir. Fredonia, Kentucky.
Fredonia, Kentucky. Perfect. All right. Well, maybe have to get Jeremy on here and talk about some of his endeavors too. It sounds like he's an interesting dude.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah. So obviously you're getting into the big buggy. Any other upcoming things for 26 we need to know about, or is you're just focusing on that and getting the business moving?
Pretty much just focus on that, the big buggy, and getting the business going, and pretty much that's about the only thing we're going to focus on right now.
Are you still going to be hitting the side-by-side? Or are you
yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to still be in it and see how it goes too.
Gotcha.
So you got a new big buggy coming.
Oh yeah, we got a new big buggy.
Secret, right? You're not pulling a Timmy to my, I don't know what I got coming.
Well, we got something in the works for sure. We got a new one being built for sure.
I'm excited to see it.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha. So not only are you getting to drive, but it's new.
It's brand new.
Fresh and new. Oh boy.
Hey, he's coming in hot.
Coming out swinging, boy.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. Tripp, what about you? What you got going on this year?
Nothing. I had an Amazon business there back home, and I've always been selling my mid-size show car soaps and cleaners and tire shines and polishers for 18 years now. I've got a new location that's a lot heavier traffic where I was, so it's been different. So just moving shops and stuff it's been great for me, and still doing this off-road performance stuff, and it's going to be good this year. I'm going to be busy.
Very cool. Very cool.
I'm getting ready to come back out. You know, I've done so much with Cash LeCroy with his racing career since he started, and now he's kind of getting away from the off-road and doing more pavement stuff now, and he's racing some legend cars and doing some dirt tracking cars. So it's different not having him here with me for 10, 11 years now, and then, you know, he's 17 years old now, and he's starting to do some other stuff, but I miss him being out here doing this stuff, but I'm excited to kind of probably come back out to King of the Hammers. I think I've been 13 or 14 years in a row now, and I'm not sure if he's coming, so now I'm looking for what to do, you know?
Yeah, right on. Well, Cash was texting me not too long ago, and he was texting me the pictures of his Corvette.
Oh, yeah, he's all about that now.
Good Lord.
Right. He goes from one thing to another, but that's cool, and he likes to, I don't know what he's going to do with his career, but he likes to, I'd be so nervous, you know, even, I couldn't even know if I even want to change a tire, but I mean, he's got this car in 100 pieces and ordering parts and putting wide body kits on it, and I'm thinking, good God.
The apple don't fall far from the tree there, man. They're constantly building some wild stuff. So
yeah.
His race cars have been some of the coolest.
Yeah.
Some of the coolest race cars, that kid.
I just remember him building like RC cars back in the day, and you know, and now look at him. So
yeah, look at him go. It's how it all starts.
Yep.
It's how it all starts. Every one of us has got some sort of a story about back in the day getting into the motorsport world somehow, and it just snowballs. And now
It's
look.
crazy how fast it goes from one little thing to just this huge atmosphere that you're involved in. It's crazy how quick it goes.
And it's a even though like our worlds are a little bit different as far as like I've never been a rock bouncer guy, but we all have that same thing that we all mesh about. You know, it's that horsepower love. You know?
The adrenaline. We're all just adrenaline junkies. If you want to look at it that way.
Exactly it.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly it. The good news is we all get to hang out at the same place every once in a while.
Oh, yeah.
And talk.
As soon as it's over with, we're going to the bonfire or, you know, a party spot or somebody's camp or somebody's cooking or, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, one thing I wanted to touch on before you go too far, and this actually is like perfect timing. I had seen not too long ago a story pop up, and it may have been on one of the SRS racing things or something of you back in the day. And you got some shoes to fill, man. Like the stuff that you guys used to put out on like YouTube and stuff,
man,
was the funniest.
Oh God,
content. Why are we not doing that?
Tell them about the $80.
Oh my God, just. I back in the day, like when the camera come on, I was like, it's like turned me on. I'm like, here we go. Like,
when you sat down, like I feel right at home right now.
Like I love talk. I like smack talking or like saying something like somebody might be a little uncomfortable about saying, and I can just say, you know, it's like everybody's like, how do you get away with saying some of the things you do? And I'm like, I don't know, man. It's just be confident and say it. Just make them feel, you know what I mean? It's just like, you know, it's coming. I get things like you get that look like you just like it keeps building momentum, and I'm like, yeah, here we go.
Yeah,
but there's nothing better than to, you know, really smack talking, just messing with people, getting everybody fired up, telling everybody how good you are, and knowing I'm not even good at all, and just be so confident that like, damn that dude, man.
He had everybody believing he was good back in the day.
Hey, it's about the perception, you know.
That's
right. Fake it till you make it.
I'm the best race car driver there ever was.
It just always come out number one up, you know.
Yeah, as you come rolling through here,
he does that
on that handicap scooter.
Coming up the escalator, we're down there and looking at all the big motorhomes and stuff, and Jeremy's like, I bet you won't carry that scooter up the escalator, and I'm like, okay. So he's behind me. We're like, people are looking at me. I'm riding up the escalator, and we get to the top. And there's like 4 security guards, and they're all like, I just kept on rolling, and they're like, Jeremy's like walking fast, trying to catch up with me. I didn't want to give them time to say anything. They were like, and I just kind of
Yeah, motor on,
Yeah,
baby.
just run on
They
like
put her
I
on
knew what I
the
was
rabbit
doing,
and took off.
We have
like
a
something wrong? Yeah, something going on?
yeah, yeah. We have a running joke in like our friend group is if you're wanting to do something and it kind of works here too,
Right.
just act like you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, just walk in and act like you know what you're doing. Don't ask permission. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just
own
it.
Oh, yeah.
Just own it.
Yeah, ask for forgiveness later.
Oh, yeah.
We'll worry about it later on.
That's
I think
motto in
I
life.
was just gonna say that. I think that's Tripp's motto. We should get a shirt.
Yeah.
Just ask for forgiveness.
Ask for forgiveness later, man.
That's all he lives off of.
Well, boys, I don't want to end this podcast before we touch on something that's kind of like hard to talk about, but we brought it up yesterday, and we have a friend, Mr. Joey Beck, that's
Yep.
going through a tough time right now.
He
And
is.
Oh, yeah.
He's looking for
Kidney.
a kidney.
Yep.
And I didn't want to get it wrong because I thought you said kidney.
Yep.
And
It's just so he's been sick for a while and just pushing through and just didn't want to bombard the internet. Stuff can get twisted so bad out there. You know what I mean? You tell somebody something, the time it gets back, it's really nowhere near that. But he's on dialysis now, and he's just he's got a very good attitude, and just you just got to be patient with that kind of stuff. I've kind of been through it before with, my wife was trying to get a lung transplant a couple years ago, and she just couldn't get one in time. So it's really time critical. It's really touchy, man. You just thinking doing that kind of stuff. It's just it's mind boggling, really, that even that stuff's even possible, that you can give something out of your body to somebody else to keep them alive. And I think he's got a really good medical staff, and we're gonna get through it. He's gonna pull through. Somebody out there is a match for him. I know he might be a little weird or whatever.
they're gonna have to find one special.
Yeah, but that guy or girl's out there somewhere, and it's just you just got to keep your faith, and he's got a good support system. So
Good.
Just keep him in your prayers, and just we'll all get through this.
Yeah. If everybody's listening to this, please just say some prayers for Joey Beck and his family, and keep them all in your thoughts. And in that aspect, Joey is also a pioneer of the sport.
Oh my God, yeah.
He started pro rock racing back in the day, and I raced a few of them. I won one, and it was pretty darn awesome.
I think we used to be it. Like everybody, like I still get like I'm being cocky, but we used to really put on the best shows, entertainment. Man,
y'all had it going.
Joey Beck he's the king on the mic. I mean, and me and him do so good together. Like just we've been the business part. We're still, I mean, if he can get back healthy, we'll still come back out. But it's just so hard right now, and we want to do stuff. We don't do it top notch. I'm not going to come out there half cocked, and just hope that one day we can come back and we put like the race to riches back in the day when giving away $100,000 and giving away come and win and give away a couple of side by sides. I mean, nobody's even doing that now, and I don't know. It's going to come back. I mean, just these series now that Clyde's and it's different than going on just putting on a big race, or it's different than having a big long season.
For sure. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure talking with you guys, and I think it would be a missed opportunity if you didn't get on here and at least chat with us, boys. And
appreciate it.
And another thing, your brother is racing too, right?
Yes, sir.
Is he still racing?
Yeah, I think he's gonna move up into the UTV Unlimited class with us for me next year. So we'll see how that goes for sure.
So you got.
I'm gonna say he's beating you.
How much you want to bet on that one?
All right. We got this documented right now. Let's make some bets.
$80.
$80. That's all we're gonna race for is $80.
Hey, back in the day, you could win away. That's all we could win. But so if we just have a side bet for the 80 race, I could probably come up with that. I've talked to my financial guys back home, but I probably could do 80 a race with you.
80 a race on me and him.
Yeah,
I'll do that all year.
I like that amount. I might be getting on that.
Yeah. Oh, see, we're gonna have a lot of big side bets.
Y'all gonna be doubling down on me?
We're just.
I don't know
yet. We know a winner when we see one.
I'm gonna have. You know what I'm gonna have. You know what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to talk to your brother. You have to give me a minute. I've got to figure out the split.
Oh no, you guys got to do it right here, right now. You can't figure it out now.
We need to talk to him, make sure. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him, make sure I can get him. If he'll listen to me, I want to be able to mold him.
If you gonna listen to you, I've already got it there.
Hey, if we don't win the $80, we'll definitely win the checkers, or we'll have a highlight reel for sure.
Ain't no doubt with you.
The highlight reel is no problem.
Yeah.
Dude. When Tripp's involved, it's like you can't not listen.
Oh Oh no.
You know, when you were doing some of the announcing recently,
Yeah.
for some of the events, you were just kind of like filling in and helping out.
Oh,
doing
yeah.
some of the walk around announcing. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, who gave this dude a mic?
Literally.
But
He makes it fun and easy though as a
Oh,
driver.
for
I'm not even gonna lie about it. Like a lot of it's like hard to do when you're coming up, but like he makes it so easy to do.
Yeah, yeah,
And
it's
fun.
that personality you got.
Oh, yeah.
And like you said, you can just come up and the best part is, you're funny, you're really likable, and you're easy to talk to, and you know the sport.
Yeah, he's very knowledgeable about it.
Right. And everybody comes on the podcast, they're like, well, I'm a little nervous. I'm not sure what to say. It's like, dude, we're just talking about the things we love to talk about
yeah.
anyway. It's like we're just hanging out talking. Like it's not like I wanted to talk to you about something you don't know about.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, we're all
Right.
talking about things we love to do. So
right.
it's easy to talk about.
Oh yeah.
So
For sure.
did you guys have a good time? I mean, it was
Oh,
it
this
good?
is wonderful. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. This is lots of walking. I'm just glad I got that scooter.
Seeing you roll up on that little blue scooter. was
Best $200
cracking me
he's
up.
ever spent.
For sure. For sure.
Well, I hope to see you guys out at the racetracks this year. Hopefully, maybe King of the Hammers. I know you said you may be
Yep.
coming out, and I know as of right now, we're working some things. I think the podcast is going to be at Hammers this year.
Cool.
Yeah,
Man.
be involved too.
So you may see my little brother out there actually.
Oh, cool. Is
He might be
ra-
co-driving with somebody.
co-driving? Cool.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Are you-
Okay.
You getting back in you got another ride for this year? Or
No. No, I don't. I
What
still
about
got the
side by
cars.
side?
I still got the cars. No, I know.
you just no.
no cars at Hammers.
I mean, you've had good success out there yourself.
Yeah, I've done third in pro mod.
Yep.
So, yeah, I love Hammers. I love racing. I love Ultra 4. If I could race, it's a financial thing for me.
I
Trust me.
totally
You know,
get that.
I've been doing it a long time. I've been racing side by sides just shy of 10 years.
Yep.
You know, started with GNCCs, and it's just come to a point where I think I just need to pivot a little bit and be involved in this aspect.
Yep.
You know, I've kind of found a thing that I love as far as podcasting and talking to you guys and,
Yep.
and learning the backstories. And if I can use this to help you guys further your career,
Yep.
and I can stay involved and be with all my friends,
Sure, that's right.
I'm
So, I mean,
I'm
yeah.
gonna do that. You know, and it brings me joy.
That's
You
right.
know, being able to come here and talk with y'all and shoot the shit.
That's
do
it.
it.
man. That's,
You know,
yeah, it's all about
So
having a
if-
good
if I
time.
can go to Hammers and be there with you guys and utilize this, let's go.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Let's go.
Sure.
So we'll have to have y'all on again, especially if you
Good.
come out to Hammers. We'll go up there.
We sure do appreciate you doing it for
Well, I
sure.
appreciate it very much, very much. So, our day off podcast at PRI. Thanks, boys. It's been a lot of fun.
Thank you, sir.
See y'all later.